Hello everyone, Bob here. Thought I'd use this time to answer some more questions that I've gotten through private messages on my channel's Facebook and Twitter feed. I like slipcovers, and if there's a stack of movies there and one of them has a slipcover and the other one doesn't, they're the same price, I'm going to take the one with the slipcover. With that being said, on some movies that aren't necessarily ones that I make a point of collecting, that I'm just buying just to buy because I want to see the movie, but it isn't one that I have to have, the best part to collect. I'll buy it used or something if it doesn't have a slip cover. But if it's a movie I like, I do try to get the slipcover. And of course, I've heard Disney now is not even going to have slipcovers on any of their new releases, so that's going to, like I said, it's not going to break me from buying their releases. It's just slipcovers are a nice little bonus. That if they've got them, great. If not, that's fine too. Steelbooks are an interesting thing because part of the time I really like the artwork on them, and part of the time it kind of sucks. So when I'm deciding whether I want a steelbook or not, at first I look, is it part of a franchise I've got steelbooks for the rest of before? And if yes, I'll get the steelbook to complete the set. If not, then I look at the artwork. Do I like the artwork? If yes, that's the version I'll get. If no, then I'll just buy another a Target or Walmart exclusive, or just the regular release. As far as which edition I get, like I say, I try to make franchises match. So that's my first goal. If it's a franchise I like, such as Star Wars or Friday the 13th or Halloween or James Bond, then I'll get multiple releases of the same film. So I'd end up with the Steelbook or the Target exclusive with all the conceptual art and so forth and whatnot. Or Walmart used to have some digibooks, which kind of irritated me when they were releasing the Hobbit movies on Blu-ray, because An Unexpected Journey got a digibook, but the other two didn't, so I couldn't complete the set, and I kind of have OCD about stuff like that, so it was kind of irritating, but it is what it is. But no, I do like digibooks too. I like steelbooks. Steelbooks are my preference, but again, it comes down to the artwork. Do I like the artwork on the steelbook? If not, well, do I like the one on a digibook or whatever the other release happens to be? And that will determine which version I get if it's a movie that I don't want to collect all the releases of. It's a funny thing on widescreen, VHS, and Laserdisc as to whether I want the widescreen version or not. Some movies, that was the only way they were released on Laserdisc, and that's fine. But I don't have a problem buying the full screen ones because it's kind of brings back the nostalgia, especially when I'm watching it on an old 4x3 CRTV. It takes me back to growing up when I was watching a full screen movie on a VHS or a Laserdisc, and it's just one of those things that, for that reason, when I'm watching them, I'm probably going to stick in the full screen version. But because a lot of these movies that I have on Laserdisc, I have on Blu-ray or 4K anyway. And if I want to watch the widescreen version, I may as well pop in the version that's got all the bells and whistles in it. But if I'm feeling nostalgic, yeah, I'll pop in the full screen version and watch that. A question I get more often than not is if I'm going to use the digital code that comes with the movies. Yes, odds are. Once in a while I won't, but most of the time I do. And The reason why is because it is extremely handy to have the code entered in, whether you're using Voodoo or with Movies Anywhere, it can be any of them. And say I'm somewhere and I don't have anything to do for a couple hours, I'm waiting on someone, I can just pull it up the app up on my phone and watch it and pass the time. And yes, I collect physical media, but it's also handy to embrace modern technology to an extent. I just don't want to rely upon it, I guess, is where I make the distinction there. As long as I'm not reliant on it to where that's the only way I can watch the movie. And of course, internet in my part of the world is terrible, so it's very unreliable. So I would go nuts if that's how I relied upon watching movies. But I have no problem with having it like on your mobile phone or whatever, so you can watch a movie to kill time. But I will always, if I'm in the home, I will always go for the physical copy. Well, that's all I've got for this video. Keep the questions coming, and every little bit I'll answer them in a video like this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Facebook or Twitter, and if you think about it, give me a like or subscribe to this channel. I try to have new content daily. It doesn't always work that way, but that's my goal. And for now, this is Bob, signing off.